Hello guys, since the packages I just bought aren't marketable, that I wanted to sell for profit, besides the ones I got from coins, for some reason, as you can see, I will unbox those that aren't marketable at all, and seems like they won't be ever. So I basically bought 10 of every Mirage Dust 2. I think it was Mirage and Dust 2 I bought. There wasn't any ancient games. So I basically bought 10 of each Mirage and Dust 2 package. Something you should know about these packages is that they are, of course, the highlight packages, so I guess you didn't see that yet. As you can see, those are ones that I tried before this opening. Essentially, you can detach the charm off of the souvenir weapon, and the souvenir charm is marketable. So let's go ahead and unbox the packages. Hold on, that's pretty decent. Field test, or barely field tested. Damn. What's the highlight? Let's see.
Readies himself.
Good find from Techno. Sure, traded by Rain. They got 25 to get that bomb in. Sensi feeling the pressure now. He's lost him, Zinho.
Yeah, that's a bit lame. But restricted is pretty good. That's very unlikely, actually, to get that. Let's see. That's your average. That's your average unboxing experience of the shop. Okay. Let's see what he did.
Backup plan of the Mongols going south. And if the Vitality players aren't giving you a thread to pull on, then try to get tricky. That's what we see here with this Blitz boost. Senzu loves to test these smokes, and he's looking to do it again.
Oh,
and he's gonna catch them. Mezzi on the recovery.
Yeah, that was, I mean, it's okay, but like not impressive. Or like, for a major at least, it isn't. Oh, and if you didn't know yet, you can get different highlights from every game, so there's a bit of a chance behind it. So yeah, you can. You get it.
Away from Yap's walk. This is the gap,
And there's also lowlights like this one.
An opportunity, and he squandered it twice. Can't hit the third.
I don't know if I should like this more than the highlights, but I guess it's funnier. Damn, another clue, I think it is. Minimal wear. Let's see the highlight. Smoke it. A smoky.
Sensor's rotating.
No, he's not buying it!
Oh, okay, man.
Between his eyes, puts him
That's
down,
not
accelerating into the site. Senzu, the next man, the next port of call. Nice distraction, blitz removes simple. Sidelined another, Carrigan important. Gets his, 3 on the side, make it 2. Senzu
Yeah,
sticking
I mean,
around and
it's
just
okay.
knocking him.
It's okay. That's a blue, right? Yeah. Don't bring a gun. Don't bring a knife to a gunfight.
For the rest, no AWP for 9-10.
We got an aggressor, and simple. Oh, he's missed it. He knows what's up. No scope required. He's let it go. Oh no, a disaster for
That
simple.
no scope was certainly wild. double Mirage.
Clash here as they start their progression. Simple, 2 minds, realizes he has to stay locked on. 9-10 removes him. And that's Senzu reveals his position. Phase, empty hands, it's just Carrigan, dead man walking. Mazzinho makes it so.
Yeah. I want a good highlight, man. I remember there was a Mason in one of the playoff games. That would be nice to get. I don't know which game it was anymore. Almost 500 damage. Okay.
Face have the experience in terms of being able to decipher the crowd and use it to their advantage. On a lighter buy like this, you'd hope that the Mongols can waltz on by and blitz, continue to find impact now. And now would be the perfect time. Carrigan, position now knows he can get the AK, but should be traded. Should be traded.
Oh, simple, the collateral damage. Okay,
Oh,
Carrigan,
barely not
he
the
makes
nice.
good on it.
Very nice from Blitz. That's a nice highlight. Oh god, we saw smoky entry. That AUG would have been nice. And defending connector.
Fight or flight, stays tucked. It's a lead, removes Techno, keeps that man advantage, but for how long? 9-10 puts him down. They still need this finish, and they can't seem to get past Carrigan.
Okay. Nothing special. I think we already had that one. Right?
Pressure amplified now onto Carrigan's position and frozen the support network.
I'm not sure anymore.
Carrigan, he's feeling the scrutiny now. The
Oh,
rotation's
that's
on its
actually
way.
nice.
Senzu delivers double entry into the site, and that is surely it. One chip in from Elige.
That was a very nice entry indeed. And I think that's the last of the Mongols with the space packages. Let's see what we get. And it's the garbage. Smoky entry. Yeah. Vitality versus Navi. Also Mirage. Let's see what highlights this match had. Okay, light blue. I actually don't mind the skin. It's okay. The cowboy.
Redis to press up against the ramp, in with the flashbang, and it's insta
Oh yeah, I remember watching this
Never
one.
forgetting.
Sweet, sweet headshots.
That was pretty nice. Decent flash setup. Careful that shot. Okay.
Events. I believe Maui said one of the best T-side mirages we've ever seen. JL gonna just use this as a little warm-up.
That was cute.
3 headshots, clean as need be for half of his health.
Okay, against Eco. It's not that impressive if you ask me. I mean, the mechanical skill was nice, but besides, wasn't like not much of an opposition there. Already saw that. Triple up. Let's see if I can
Here comes the
remember.
volley. JL gets a bit of vision first. Smokes come out. Wonderful gets the one. There's a huge gap in this. Kills are going back and forth. Smokes are junk and no cover.
Oh yeah, right, that one. That was very
versus
nice.
3.
Actually,
That is messy CS.
I didn't know that actually also the crowd is in there. That's pretty wild. Like if you're one of the persons
Here comes the volley.
who are like
JL gets a
we're
bit of
live
vision
there.
first.
That's pretty
Smoke come out, wonderful.
interesting. Like also kind of being permanently in the game. Pretty cool if you ask me. Let's see the highlights. Double kill.
JL and wonderful had us on the edge of our seats in the first half.
Daiwo's got a big gun.
Bit's gonna come swinging though, and it's an easy cleanup with that MP9.
Oh, okay. Very nice. Let's see what we got in this one.
To pound their way through the B site. Can't escape these Berettas though. Now in the hands of Wonderful. Alexi B is gonna pop 2 heads. And so Rob's into a clutch. Round 13 could be his, if not, for the sheer numbers out of Na'Vi. So kicked off by Bit over towards that A site.
Pretty nifty. Entry in the long. What a name.
That supportive util, but remember the utility was low. There's that last flash. Last piece to try to get Flamesy into the action. JL off angle. Catches the Soul Defender well, and Zywoo's gonna eat that grenade for 40 damage.
Wait, I have to rewatch that.
But remember the utility was low. There's that last flash. Last piece to try to get Flamesy into the action. JL off angle. Catches the Soul Defender well, and Zywoo's gonna eat that grenade for 40 damage.
Okay. Wait, donk though. Like, what a shitty fucking word joke there. Did we already have the one? I'm not sure.
Vitality wanted to start with last round. Oh, timing here from Flamesy just before the support arrived. Got to it. And again, it's double headshots. Flamesy knows.
Very nice, very nice gameplay there.
Runs up through Khan.
Very nice gameplay. Again, another low line.
Distraction too to get Robs out from market. He'll try to find his points of contact. A little more damage lined up. Rob. Oh, there's a team kill sprinkled in here right before Wonderful died.
Very nice.
Off catwalk, walks in on that action, as does Bit within A site. Sitting inside bottom connector where the first trades went down. Woo. Bit
There was a nice jump spot there.
Comes back at it from the bomb site. Now he's been dropped down to 24 health. But he's trying to get Wonderful back in as they continue to drop him. He brings
Even getting the second kill. Very well played. Nice, another game. Nice versus Spirits. Those two.
Some positioning. You can see Brolin signing up for a fight. Here comes that counter utility, but it goes over top of him. He recovers with a couple of originally missed shots.
Nice. Not quite at the end.
Get away with though from Zontix, you know, if that's like
not as long of a choke point as B tunnels. You throw that molly shallow like if it's ancient A site. Oh, Shio's gonna blow this open. Fight's waiting for him. Ooh,
Oh, doesn't get to see it
it's a
though.
little awkward actually, yeah.
What kind of low light is that, man? Well, that was wild. Like, they actually put that in there is pretty... whatever. Insane. The Joker.
Right though, there's no pushes coming in. No, he can really try to make this look like a fake.
Here it comes. They're gonna have to test that smoke. Now just barreling out into the site. Support from down beneath window, sinking car player. That's what can catch him off guard. And here he strikes. Search in here to help.
Yeah,
Triple
very
kill
nice played
instantly.
by
They
Exertion.
try to surpass him. Shiro finally gets it.
They have 3 players playing B is quite well of a game of a play. Just saw that. Fast reactions. Okay.
Space over, putting a smoke down in front of the full hit. Jimmy now taking a test towards those doors. And Donk is leaning so far back. Magic's first point of contact.
That was a nice
Roland
shot
hits
there.
a zinger of a headshot, but that positioning inside of the pit.
Such a
Let's
great bait.
Donk catch Jimmy off guard. Great bait, like you say.
Yeah, 4v4.
I'm a bit confused though. Like, where did those
Space over,
4
putting a
shots
smoke
come
down in
from?
front of the full hit. Jimmy now taking a test towards those doors. And Donk is leaning so far back.
Like,
Magic's first
why
point
is
of
there-
contact.
where are these-
Roland
why
hits
are
a
there
zinger of a
these
headshot, but that
M4 shots
positioning inside of the pit.
coming from?
Let's
Like,
Donk
okay,
catch Jimmy off guard.
maybe
Great
Donk
bait, like
and
you say.
or
3v4.
Magic's are shooting there, but like that's where he's got.
Space over, putting a smoke
no
down
one in
front
the
of
T
full hit.
team
Jimmy now taking a test
Hit
towards
an
those doors.
M4, so it wasn't
Donk
like
is
behind him or
so
whatever.
far back. Magic's first point
It was
of
way
contact.
too loud.
Roland hits a zinger of a headshot, but that positioning inside of the pit.
That's
Let's
a bit sad that it's that broken, honestly.
To make that full rotation, Roland comes to the door, so B site is looking right for the taking. And Roland might be able to finish off this kill. Actually, a new one.
That is a rifle picked up as well for Brolin. We said
Here
it's
again,
all about
like the
minimizing
digging shot.
mistakes.
Where's that
They have
digging
already
shot
lost
coming
2
from?
players. Now all 3 remaining are low on health. Team Spirit waited back. Mouse got into the action. Brolin sweeps him away.
Okay.
With an M4, and that is a much needed.
Like, I noticed it before, but like I was like thinking like maybe that I'm mishearing it or whatever, but that one was very obvious with the M4, and now this again, the audio didn't make any sense to me.
They build resilience, and they show us what they can do, and Spirit won some more points, actually. Even in that last one. Well, they snuck Chopper down. Oh, but he doesn't get his kill. Shiro,
Okay.
what? He's just collecting icons.
Okay, why not? That is huge grenade damage. The utility could be the key.
Got the kill.
No way. We need to see how Shiro kicked this off. No!
That was a very bad shot.
That is 3 from Shiro.
Like, oh,
Scout in
the combination, I
first
mean.
course of map 2.
Perfectly shot as well.
By Magic.
Oh, what a save.
Steps up again.
All the way down to the last bullet there for Magix.
Some sort of an answer back. Still plenty of time for this round to be clawed back. You overstepped. The CT side never really had legs to stand on. Mouse have seized the opportunity to shut down. Smoke over towards the B site. Spirits a call.
Very nice with skins. Like that one. I remember watching that. It was very important for the flow of the game.
interesting, but Zershin dies.
Yeah, but he does get a lot of grenade damage, so we'll see if the other defenders can pick up the
Again,
slack.
where the
So hard to get
frick?
that volley off into the corner. They can't find it.
Oh,
They're
there was-
also waiting for this ramp peak, and the ramp peak comes first. That's what Chopper wanted. Eyes
And
on
4 shots
Spinks.
coming
He
from.
delivers the headshot to Zontix. They know Chopper's still up here. Of
Like,
that
it's
cat
way too
push
close.
really falls apart. Magic's no 1v3
It sounds like
this
the
time.
player itself is shooting. Maybe I'm going insane. Could be. I don't know.
This becomes a cat play, though.
They'll try to fluster the defense. Torgy leans back. No slap shot over. But it is long wrapped up for Mouse already. First player over Xbox. Instant headshot to 2 versus 5 in a post plant. The final round of the half. And this is Mouse just chomping on it.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Quad kill from the
That was
fin.
insane. Like, give him a chance, bro.
Roland's gonna throw himself over.
Very hard position to rotate from. You got 2 and connector right here, but the CTs are worried about B.
Yeah, it's gonna catch him off, huh? Torzi and Zershin inside. Gone really taking the wind out of their sails with a follow-up headshot on Chopper. This pistol comes crumbling down around Spirit.
They kind of misread the situation. The connector smoke, and they didn't go forward with the cat split. Now Zontix.
Trying to fight out of this, but well tethered here are the Mouse.
Almost. Okay.
That hopping.
It's a quick scope.
Beautiful stuff out of Magix. He hits that for 92. Player up in apps, drop by Dog, who slips out through the window. Dealt with by the cat player. Just enough time to grab bomb. Shiro on the hunt.
He's ready!
Gets his as well. Unbelievable stuff. Spinks with the instant headshot. We go down to a clutch again.
Spinks, he's guessing. Both
Oh,
players.
yeah, right,
Who
I
knows
remember
when this
that clutch.
opportunity is to present themselves. Chopper
I was
wins
rooting
it.
for Mouse, and that
Denies
moment
the
was very
1v2.
sad. That was very sad.
Corner. 5-0 start for Spirit.
It's a heavier B lane. Not great guns here. How are you going to stop this? Oh, how are you finding that kill,
They
dog?
have given this first half back over to Mouse. But we're going to get ourselves a big retake coming in on A. Spinks starts to line him up. And with 2 knocked down, it's Torzi yet again away from that bomb. Donk's got a kit, and he's taking it all the way. A 7th
Very
round
nice,
for
very nice. Got a body that
Small answer.
keeps diffusing like that too. But to be honest, a bit silly from, I think it was Torzi? I think it was Torzi. Was alive there, so not go for it there. Since there were 2 left alive from the CP side. Human reactions, okay.
Oof, good dinks coming out of Spinks as he signs up for that fight. Magix, though, he's removed. Man advantage yet again.
That was lightning fast.
Those are the adjustments that Donk has to offer.
I mean, okay, pretty decent. But like, inhuman reactions, that's a bit silly to call it that. Because of, you know, I don't know if you know, but there's a certain other play in the annals of history, or in the annals of CS history, that are associated with that name. Kinda feels like cheapening it by naming it that.
Roland's gonna throw himself over.
Very hard position to rotate from. You got 2 and connector right here, but the CTs are worried about B.
Yeah, it's gonna catch him off, huh? Towards the insertion inside, Kong really taking the wind out of their sails with a follow-up headshot on Chopper. This pistol comes crumbling down around Spirit.
They kind of misread the situation, the connector smoke, and they didn't go forward with the cat split. Now Zontix
Trying to fight out of this, but
Pretty nice from Toshi. Still a couple of left. Let's see.
moments. We are down to 25 seconds.
Fix is hiding.
He's just going to keep this corner locked in from the side.
Like again here, where are these shots coming
from?
from?
Have to be Sphinx.
Makes no sense to me.
Long enough. Trade back from Zontix yet again. Oh, T3. They will take this attack to the B site in only a few moments. We are down to 25 seconds.
His mate is here.
He's just going to keep this corner locked in from the
They're shooting around here. Like, okay. But this shouldn't be this loud. I don't know, maybe they fucked up in the recording of this. I have no idea. And yeah, that was really nice play from him, because OT3 was very important for that. But I think it went to OT4 and they ended up losing that OT though. If my memory is serving me right, I'm not sure anymore. But yeah, I think they lost Mirage, but very close in OT4. But in OT4 they crumbled, I think. I'm not sure anymore. Oh, Magic's the first we see him.
Sphinx is going to have a side turn to him, and he'll seize that opportunity.
Still 2 on A.
Looking for one.
Again, the AK shots coming
surely, Mao's put on the squeeze. It's just a matter of clearing Jimmy first. He starts to step wide. Magix collects his second.
Yeah, I remember that
Goes
one.
to the top
That was
row.
wide.
He kills in this round, and he gets them. But yet
I was so sure that the round is over, and
he's got enough.
he got it in the end anyways.
As hell.
They're dead.
Dorji, opening kill. Easy does it on Zontix. From Maus this time, Donk's gonna get the better of it. But as he crosses back, Dorji's got the answer.
That's a great refrag.
Spotted. Bomb's gonna get planted. Also gonna get set ablaze. Chopper, he doesn't have the health. Oh, he does. He just put it down.
Oh damn. Hello. Finally something decent again. Not just so low. Did we use it the same? No, the other one was burning triple kill.
Roland's gonna throw himself over.
No, that's the other one.
From.
You already saw that one in the beginning, I think. Again, a middle spec, but or blue, but at least something, because we're on a pretty dry spell for quite a while, since that one. Like the first 4 were good, then very much nothing. Let's see if we get some more decent stuff. I should have done that.
Waiting it out. Here it comes. Ooh, his test, bested. This would have to be a gnarly round from Torji, and instead he's just gonna get blindsided. Zontix yet once more.
It is time from Zontix. And now we are in the semifinals. Let's see if we get some Cyber highlights. Oops.
Have to pull that series back after a bludgeoning on Mirage. We know Mouse have that staying power. They won't give
That
up
was a
without a
pretty nice
fight.
shot. Pretty nice, pretty nice.
Looking and storming for a seventh. This could be over before it
Double
begins.
shot
Mouse
there.
have the read. Torshi even moving over now as well.
Oh,
They are
nice.
all here.
That was
There's the
nice.
support from Spinks.
Very nice front transition.
And finally, something to smile about for Mouse. That lurk out through the ramp. It's going to put more onus on these players out in mid making a move, and that's going to draw them into this crossfire. Flames and Mezzi between connector and short rip this round from Mouse's hand. Having to come back in a mid now. One
Pretty
versus
nice,
three.
pretty nice.
And no safe place to
Just the
hide
Apex
for
Rage
Jimmy.
Or Joy, whatever you want to call it, I guess.
One ace in this game already. Might need to be another big multi-kill from Flames. Nothing comes through. This is the duo that makes any round feel winnable.
Oh yeah, I remember that round. That was very strong from Spinks. And from, I think, Toshi there as well. It was alongside him, I don't know anymore. I think it was something that the casters said.
Wavering, unfollowing, not going into the AWP. Eventually, Torshi gets that freebie. But Mezzi bought more than enough time for these bodies to rotate over. Torshi's got waves to break through. And he's just missed that timing on the close sight player. Torshi is a dead man. Apex outmaneuvers it.
I could have sworn that the casters said something about tunnel vision there. Never mind, I guess. Ace Unleashed. Was it an ace or?
Mobbed in from Apex, just denying the lower walkout. And that's going to lend Flames the time to go and fight mid. Oh, Mao's attempt to respond by battling through that Molotov in lower. And that's a decision they'll come to regret, but this comes from a place of desperation.
Exertion getting hounded down, and Flames looks for the ace. Very quiet in that quarterfinal, but
Oh
this is a
yeah,
different
right.
game. This is a different
They actually
Flames.
went defensive for him
Lights
to
up
hunt
Mouse and
for the
takes the
ace. I
ace.
remember that. Very nice from Flames. Wasn't there 2 aces in that game? Don't know anymore. It's been so long since the major ended. Oh damn, that would have been nice. So I don't really remember every day anymore.
Palace. A shot from the Brolin Deeg will connect. Third time's the charm. This boost up for Exertion is good. Couple of gimmicks. Put Mouse in pole
Okay.
position.
I just realized something. Imagine if we had this feature during the Stockholm 2021 major, and you would have gotten a low light from Nico's whiffing
Left
in
relying on the gunfights now. Don't get me wrong. That's
New
been
Kevin.
good vitality.
That would have been a very nice and funny low light.
It's happening.
Oh
Flames
yeah,
can see
that was
through
completely
smokes.
insane. That two was, I think they kind of broke Mouse in a way that round. Yeah, that was pretty heartbreaking for them. A new match, Mongols versus Spain. here.
NQZ unchecked onto the stairs, fight Techno crumbles, and Mzinho just a one clawback kill. A second is lovely.
Oh, that third kill would have been nice. That third one would have been nice. Okay.
Though has made no secret of his presence on the short side. Blitz burrows into the smoke. He is surrounded. He is surrounded.
Okay. That's a funny one, yeah. Orb Slayer. Okay, that took a bit to load. Interesting.
Send it over towards B to help sell that fake with a flash forward. TGT, it's a messy spray with the new addition. He's
Okay,
done the
somehow
hard
that
work.
was a nice shot.
Don't give Senzu an AK in space and an opportunity to take Jules. Davideus loses his head.
I was just trying to find out if that's like a bug or just slight lag. Instant headshot. Instant headshot.
Perhaps he was just looking to kind of catch any early progressions and will back away. Oh, into the Senzu AK. That's a lovely
That was a
start.
very nice shot.
This is a big head-to-head, and NQZ doesn't even pull the trigger in time. Mzinho dispatches a Davideus. A 13-round run. Pain by name, pain by nature.
That's a nice one. You can see the winning moment.
Finals, Mongols flourish. Will it settle? Absolutely it will. Blitz gets another one onto Davideus. Just a consolation couple from the two of them. P250 Tech 9 for DGT. Big Uzera needed that one.
Very
Comfortable
nice
for
for Blitz.
A triple kill from their captain. To receive this, Senzu is going to be the spearhead. Clears through, trying to see what they can find at long range. Mag 10's good success to start.
Nope. Oh, hey. No money for you. Guess someone died at the time. Or was that? I think I remember that one. Yeah, right. In the apartments.
3 kills between top and bottom.
That was devastating for them.
After time!
After time, Chad, they got nothing. They've got absolutely nothing. A couple of ball caps, a pog in their pockets.
That's actually a nice... I think that's gonna be a nice thing to just attach to your gun. I don't know. Oh, well worn though. Sad. I think we already saw that one. Yeah. Yep. Alan 4 would have been nice. Almost the hero.
They've got to call for some help.
There it is, double volley. Great shots from Techno. Top job for Mezzi. And so he'll shut down the mid play, but total mid control goes over to the Mongols. They are comfortable.
Okay. What 81 then? Okay.
That's a miss.
Pistol will drop down into the CT spawn. This makes things curious. Oh!
Yeah, that was a very nice shot.
Get turned on.
But he got 4 them back. Yeah, okay, what do we rehearse them? Amazing.
Into the action
We
off
have
the
a new
flash.
game.
It takes down the front runners. Chance of the recovery, but again, it's this early damage that's stacked against them. And so
Man.
Vitality will...
Not something particularly special since they were both low. Like even headshots. Save.
Senzu looking to yet again get in with impact. His support comes up from top mid.
I don't know if
Very
this will
nice.
be hurt. Mzinho, will he walk into his grave?
Oh!
It's
Right
quick.
when you need him.
A left turn. Blitz
What's
comes
that
back.
up?
Senzu
The third
gonna
kill
try to
would also
catch
be a deagle shot.
Sidewoo, and the shadow works in his
That'd have been
favor.
funny.
Now it's got to be the 1-on-2.
Kobe's.
Hit this site. And off a few pieces of utility, they're ready to roll. So Apex with a FAMAS and a well-placed grenade. That is a good amount of damage across the board. Another piece of utility hits the perfect point of that pack.
We got another HG. That's an interesting highlight. Okay. Help is here.
As he goes for the reload, it would make sense for them to pop and pounce right here, right now. Bit of a contest towards the door, held back by the mid support. Rock's back flat, all's good
Crushing.
for Vitality. This one, no point of entry.
Very nice. The clutch ball. Okay.
Line for Rops, and with the teammates' flash going inwards, Rops is not going to find anything more than the tube. It is the Mongols corralled. This herd with the backs turned, dealt with swiftly.
Very
Senzu's
nice from Senzu.
response, but he's going to find the fire in front of him, and so he's got a hold. Nade takes him down to 10, and now he looks for Mezzi's head.
Very nice from Senzu.
Triple, and finally Senzu comes alive.
Very nice. Too bad it's a fucking SV5F3 bleached.
And how to pull players out of those dark pits of disappointment and self-doubt. Made easy versus Pistols. We saw Vitality confidently taking these sorts of fights at the beginning of Mirage. They will do the exact same. We walked the same road as we did at the start of map 1. 2-0 start Vitality.
Indeed, delivery. Okay.
Eagles across the board for this one. Single tech 9, they take their time with it, but again,
yeah,
Vitality
that
not looking to
edge
play
eve,
scared
that
whatsoever.
hurt.
Floating out in middle. It's an
That must
absolute
have
slaughter.
done like 100 damage. There's 3 people there. The suspect. Okay.
Inbound. Blitz is going to try to recover this. Again, not everybody with the best weapons. Tech what? A wallbang frag off that upgraded pistol.
It's a funny one, yeah. Help. Play the R8 or something? No,
Evened it
okay.
out for a second. Again, these slight mid-round pauses, but that bomb is gone. What do you have in the clutch? 9-10 early on. So bombs planted, Glocks up. No kit for the 2 players. Rops takes a look before Apex arrives. Rops wants into the action, doesn't need his in-game leader to help him. Rops knows how to win.
That would be a really funny clip if they made a highlight of someone actually using the R8 on a major. And then you get an R8 skin. That would be nice. But since no one is using the R8, I guess it's not gonna happen anytime soon. Deep fragger.
They don't want to make a misstep. They don't want to fall to a mistake. USPs go swinging. Top middle control is everything. Coupled nicely with an underpass player as well. Singular USP frag comes out of Vitality. They stop wasting everybody's time, throw themselves at their enemies.
It's selected. Okay. Two 4-9. It's actually not that bad of a skin. But it's the oh my god, I saw that. But one thing, like, bro, how much are these 3 stickers like bunched up together and there's like so much space over here? Like, come on, bro, what is that? Ay.
Into the action, blitz. Ooh, almost let Apex regain his
In and
vision.
out.
Instead, we go 1 for 1. Pressure, Rops while throwing grenades. It's killed. The 9-10 has the cover. Mezzi's going to try to close the distance. Blitz, good support. Mezzi in the middle goes down. Marvels perfectly pieced together.
You said game starts here.
Very nice done. Yeah, very well done, whatever. There. Although I've had that, never mind. And that's gonna be our last package. Let's see. And it's garbage. Team Flash.
Bomb on the way or not? They didn't.
Oh, it dropped.
They did not get the bomb.
Bomb fell inside of the smoke. You can take that B site. Mezzi just hit that dink. That's a ton of damage through the wall bang.
Poor Mezzi. Poor Mezzi. Well, I guess I'm gonna go through and detach all of those charms now. Just in case, as you can see, you can just hover over it. And yeah. Since I don't think this is particularly interesting to watch a guy detaching all of those charms, I'm gonna end it here. And yeah, I wish you a good night, good morning, or whatever it is in your time zone. Bye bye.